Hello everyone and welcome to a special Hookster Talks video. Yes, I wasn't expecting to be making this one, but yes, it's goodbye to WTF1. This has come out of nowhere, but Matthew Gallagher, ex-Matty G to his fans back in the day of his YouTube channel, has decided to call it quits. And not only that, he's taking Tommy with him as well, which is very strange considering he is the founder of WTF1. Now, I find it very sad, but I like to wish the boys the very best to whatever they're doing in the future, whatever that is. It's all very, very secret, and the way it's been done, there's definitely something's been happening behind the scenes for this to happen, of course. So we will find out in due course what has happened. I understand that WTF1 are owned by the race since sometime in 2020, which I didn't actually realise. So maybe something's happened behind the scenes, some kind of pay dispute, I don't know, and they've decided to call it a day. But I'd sadly think this is the end of WTF1. Since that video has been posted, they were on 1.17 million subscribers, and already they're down to 1.15. Now, of course, don't forget, on YouTube, your subscribers going down takes a huge amount of time to register, so I'm pretty sure in the next couple of days they might be down to 1 million subscribers. Now, I do believe that they should have just shut the channel down, but obviously the people who are looking at those million subs is, still wanting a little bit of their dirty cash, and so they decided to keep it going. But this is a little bit like a Top Gear moment when Clarkson, Hammond and May left, and the show just wasn't the same without them. And of course it won't be the same now without Matthew Gallagher or Tommy. Now, of course, anyone of the OGs would remember back in the day I did a piss take video of WTF1 when it first started. I think one of the problems with WTF1 is when it did first start, I mean, they had some really exciting plans. I mean, their first show was from Silverstone, if you remember. They interviewed Lewis Hamilton. It was all exciting stuff. And I do believe that it could have come to pass that you could have had Matt basically at every Grand Prix, stuffing a microphone up one of the drivers' noses to try and get some kind of comment. I think that would have been great, but unfortunately it didn't sort of plan out that way, and they ended up doing sort of strange videos, sort of simulator videos, and stuff in esports and stuff like that, just random videos. Really, it seems that after a little while of the aurora dying down, that they sort of lost their direction of exactly where they were going. And of course, don't forget, Matthew got the job at WTF1 from doing the Rage Kitchen, which was very, very good indeed. Now, of course, he then went to WTF1, and unfortunately, he had to tone that down. He had to toe the corporate line. So from Rage Kitchen, it turned into Rage Corner, but it was toned down so much that it just was a shadow of its former self, unfortunately. And in the end, they scrapped it entirely, and now it's internet's best reactions, and they just do podcasts and stuff like that. So very sad to see. I'm actually sad to see WTF1 that's obviously is going to go into a decline now, because nearly every comment underneath this video says that's it, thanks lads, but I'm going to unsubscribe now. And I'm thinking of doing it myself as well, because well, I'll tell you in a minute why, so you'll find out. But I just can't see the channel surviving much into the future, to be honest. It will still be there, of course. It will still be getting views, but it'll be a pretty dead channel. It's going to be, because the two stars have left. The two people that make WTF1. The reason why people tune in and watch the videos is because of those two, and now they're gone. So it's not going to be the same. So anyway, Matt has gone and he's been replaced. Now, this is very strange the way this was done, this video, I have to say. Very strange indeed. But he was replaced. Now, let's go to now there's Tommy. There's Tommy. I do feel sorry for Tommy, because as the founder of WTF1, it's like bringing up your firstborn child for about 9 years and then selling them off to slave traders, isn't it, really? That's what it feels like. This whole channel was his creation. But I think back in 11 years ago, I think he said, or 13 years ago, when it was just like a meme channel, as he said, a channel for memes, and then it just grew and grew and grew. So he was the instigator, the designer, everything to do with this channel is Tommy. And it just feels like I don't know, that he's been pressured to go for some unknown reason. Maybe there was some kind of pay dispute at WTF1. I don't know. It's very, very strange. Obviously, down the line, we will find out exactly what happened and what these two are going to be doing in the future. Matt will probably get some kind of presenting role because we know that's what he's wanted, since day one. Tommy, maybe he'll be a behind-the-scenes guy. I don't know. I can't see him in presenting, to be honest. He never looked very comfortable as a presenter, so I would say more along the lines of something behind the scenes for Tommy. And in case you were wondering, no, I was never asked to present WTF1, despite my extensive knowledge of F1 and a real F1 fan going back to about 1988, I do believe. No, I wasn't asked. No, they obviously didn't want my enthusiasm, and unfortunately they didn't want my unwokeness either. Yes, because I say things that are quite controversial at times, and, I'm no good for mainstream. No good for mainstream. No, nobody wants that. Nobody wants controversial. No, we want it all nice and Jimmy Fallon-less. Jimmy Fallon-less, yes. So no, I wasn't asked. I would have loved to have presented it, yes. And hopefully bring the enthusiasm that I bring to my own videos over to here. But, if they ask me now, I'm going to say no. Don't be stupid. But anyway, let's move on because they have been and here are their replacements. This is very, very weird. Very weird indeed. So we've got now this is the thing that got me. It's taken them four people to replace two. 4 people to replace 2. Yes, that's very strange. Very strange. Anyway, we got Syrian Hines. He's the first bloke. Yeah, and apparently he's an Aston Martin fan, so that's going to go down well. So he's our first replacement for the lads, and now we go on to our second replacement, and here she is. Yes, the customary eye candy for the lads, and can I just say now, that is a vacuous puddle of nothingness. Yes, you can just see that is a vacuous puddle. Now, don't hate me. As you know, I am a great supporter of females in the workplace, especially in the workplace of Formula One, which is terribly dominated by males. Love to see females in it. But you could just see, just by that still shot, that is a vacuous puddle of nothingness. And that's what I'm going to call her from now on. I'm not going to call her Hannah, because that's a stupid name anyway. I'm going to call her the vacuous puddle of nothingness, okay? She's obviously someone on some kind of influencer on TikTok, or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I don't do TikTok, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, so there she is. She's just for the lads, just for the lads, to try and entice this 1.5 rapidly going down subscribers to the channel. So that's not going to work. Let's move on to the next one. Ah, yes, we got Mr. Andre Harrison. Any OGs to the channel will know, unfortunately, I had a little beef with Andre back in the day of 2015. And before anyone comes at me, it's nothing to do with race. No, it isn't. Absolutely nothing to do with race whatsoever. If anyone knows me, my philosophy is equality for everybody, because I believe everyone matters. So it's not about race whatsoever. If he was white, I would still have exactly the same problems with him that I have now. But I won't go into more details. The OGs of this channel will know exactly what it was all about. Basically, he set up a GoFundMe page to get an Xbox console because he said he wanted to make more videos for you guys. So he did the GoFundMe page. He got the money for the Xbox console, and I got a copy of Project Cars as well. And he said he wanted it to do YouTube videos. He made 2 videos, and then he didn't make any more. So, in my opinion, that was just a total waste of time and a total waste of people spending their money so he could get a console in the first place. As anyone knows, I've been saving up for a PS5 forever, absolutely forever. And I'll probably still be taking another year before I manage to get one. Now, of course, I have donations as well, but they are, people that I know, friends, or people that are in my league racing that I do as well, and I'm always very, very grateful for any donations. And of course, when I do eventually end up with a PlayStation 5, 75% of its usage will be making YouTube videos. That's exactly what I do with the PS4, and that's exactly what I'll do with a PS5, and I certainly won't abandon it after 2 videos just because I got what I want and then I ran off with it, you know? Anyway, I'm not going to go into any more details about that. That's old news. So yes, Andre is... I knew he'd be on there. I knew he'd be on there. Yes, so he will also be another presenter of WTF1. And so let's go to the last one. Now I can see by the hair without it actually being revealed. Oh yes, here we go. We now have the token blonde girl. Yes, the token blonde girl. It happens. It happens, lads. It happens. Yes. So this is another vacuous puddle of nothingness, but I can't call it that because I've already assigned that to Hannah. So if you can think in the comments about what you could call, what's her name? Charlie. Is she from Peckham? No, I bet she isn't. I bet she isn't. I bet she's from somewhere really posh. Really posh. Yes, in the UK. Because they're all from posh places. Yes, all from posh places. She looks enthusiastic, doesn't she? Yeah. I bet she could tell us who won the 1988 British Grand Prix. I bet she could tell us. I bet if we need F1 knowledge, Charlie is the one to go for. Yes. Oh dear. They should have asked me. They should have. I wouldn't do it now if they asked. Of course they would. Of course they would. Yes. See, enthusiasm, that's what you need, but I can't see it. I can't see it from these 4. Enthusiasm, no, not at all. Not at all. Agendas, I can see agendas coming through, yes. We could have fashion tips from the vacuous puddle of nothingness. Yes, we could have fashion tips, who knows? That could be a thing. And as for Charles, well, I've no idea. Yes. I mean, to be honest, she looks like she could be working in Sainsbury's. I'm so bad. Yes. But I don't care. I don't care whatsoever. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. This was just a little sort of extra video about the sad news of WTF1 and its demise. What do you think in the comments? Do you think the channel's got any future whatsoever? I mean, I can answer that right now. No, it hasn't. No future whatsoever. Not with 2 TikTokers. I forgot to listen to Syrian Hines speaking, but I think he's either from Scotland or Ireland. One of those 2 places, anyway. Yes. Well, the name sort of gives it away, Dave. The name sort of, yeah, it does. So yeah, he's probably going to be the anchor man. We'll have the vacuous puddle of nothingness chiming in with, I don't know, fashion tips. Yes, fashion tips for accessorising, you know. And she'll probably be all over Lando Norris like all the girls are these days. So that'll be great. Andre will probably give us some serious analysis that we can listen for a couple of minutes and then fall asleep over. And then wake up half an hour later and go, is he still talking? Oh, yes, he is. and Charlie, well, she'll probably be able to tell you how to build a nice IKEA bit of furniture. Yeah, she'll probably be able to tell you that because she looks like the girl that's going to do that. So, well done to Charlie. Yeah. Well done indeed. And I'm a big piss taker. And I'd just like to say thanks so much for watching, everyone. Anyway, in the comments, tell me what nickname I can give Charlie because I can't think of one right now. Think of a nickname for Charlie, and I will call her that from now on. So, yeah, sad demise of WTF1, but there you go. All things come to an end at one point, including Dave. Sooner than you think if I carry on making videos like this, I'll tell you. WTF1 lawyers are watching, Dave. They're watching. I haven't said anything bad. No, I haven't said anything bad. No, I'm fine. I'm in the clear. It's not a problem. Anyway, thanks everyone. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, whether you actually still watched WTF1, because I'd be interested to know if anyone still did. I mean, I know they got loads of views, but let's face it, it's not difficult to get views on YouTube, is it? You could just, you know, advertise yourself. Yes, I've got a channel that I subscribe to. I'm not going to say which channel it is because I'm not that kind of guy. However, and he's everywhere. He's absolutely everywhere. Yeah, do you know, I go on Google News and his videos are posted, and I think, how the hell did he get on my Google News? How the hell did he get on there? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like he pays to promote his videos. It can't be true, though, can it? Can't be true. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Thank you and good night.